This PSA is brought to you by Survival Knives!
And jelly beans.
Hey, this is BudK by request. Today we're going to be talking about all things survival.
Survival.
So let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Well, okay, if you notice, there is not a shameless plug today because we each decided to pick our preferred survival knife. Like, in my opinion, what is the survival knife that I would want in a survival situation?
Yeah.
And you did the same thing.
Yeah, we picked our own.
So I have no idea what he picked. He has no idea what I picked, and we're about to show it right now.
Oh, we're doing this now. Okay.
We're doing it now. You ready?
And Oh.
No, hey, I got a Hibben, the Alaskan survival Bowie knife.
Okay, let's see yours first.
Okay. This is a beast of a blade, and I mean, for me personally, when we demoed it a few years back, this thing was just exceptional
the
demo.
Yeah,
It's a meaty knife.
I wish we could get up closer on it. That tang, man. That
I'll
tang
put a picture up there on the thing there.
Is serious.
Yeah, it's a serious tang.
Oh, is that micarta? Is the handle micarta?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is an amazing, beautiful knife. I went ahead and brought the box too for the.
And that blade has got like a nice belly right there.
It would be perfect for skinning, perfect for chopping wood, perfect for preparing a camp area. And I mean, it's something that could just go all day long.
Alaska Professional Hunters Association.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but they approve this.
This thing is a beast of a blade. Now, what do you have there?
Okay, so I've actually got the Timberwolf, and this is also based on my own experience with a knife.
Right.
But this is a little bit smaller, so you're definitely not going to be cutting down any kind of trees with it. But it's full tang. It's also got the belly and the blade, and this would be good for, like you said, skinning. You know, if I needed to shave, if I needed to work with it, and it's also light. So. Yeah,
so it'd be more like this would be a really nice EDC almost if you're good for the non-folding type, you know, of the knife.
Fixed blade knife.
Yeah,
right.
Fixed blade knife. You know, this will definitely work for that. But I could definitely see how if you get in trouble, this thing could definitely help you. I went more for the bigger, brawnier. You know, probably throw it in a bug-out bag, not necessarily EDC.
Right.
But here's the interesting thing: we both chose items that we have personally used.
That's true.
And we personally can vouch for these blades here. So.
And I'd love to hear of the items that you guys have actually used. What has been your favorite?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Or if you have another thing, and of course, I think we actually have a video for both of these. So we're going to end the show with some of the demos. I think that's one of the requests for how do we end the show. We're going to end the show with these things. But anyway, survival is sort of the topic of the day. And so we wanted to go through a couple of different ideas about what it takes to actually survive.
I'm going to do a jerk thing. I read ahead a little bit. I'm going to just totally do a jerk.
Go for it.
Okay, so the first one is called Get in Shape.
Yeah. Well, when you have no fat, you're... Please fill the comments with the
oh yeah, bring it on.
Face. Jerk face.
No, you can ask Nathan. I in no way think that I'm strong or anything. So.
Anyway, yeah, it talks about getting in shape. We have an article that we sort of looked at some ideas from. Get in shape was like the first thing you got to do if you want to survive, with an apocalyptic thing or
so what do you do to
emergency? I work out.
You work out?
Yeah.
You work out.
I work out. Right, yeah. No, I mean definitely different types of cardio activities. Lift weights. Go to the Y. The Y's got so many different opportunities there. But then also
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But hello, I mean, go to the woods. We do this all the time. You do it in the videos where we go to the woods and we're just working with the items that we have here.
Yeah.
I mean, go there, build all different types of tents or a location for just to enjoy the outdoor life.
Oh, because they have that. They have that at the Y. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying.
How do we get from the Y to the woods?
I said instead of the Y, you could just go out into the woods. Yeah. You don't need the Y. You can just go out in the woods.
Yeah, I had a Y membership for a while. I've been slacking off. I don't do weights at all, and that's probably why I'm so small. Like I'm such a small guy, but. I do run 3 miles like 3 times a week.
Ugh, I hate running.
Just to keep the cardio up, because in this, in a survival situation, if you don't have access to a vehicle, you might need to just use your feet.
It's
to get
true.
somewhere.
That's true. I mean, that's the thing.
That's another reason I like during the summertime I run at like the hottest part of the day because I just want to be conditioned to be able to survive.
And we actually live in the deep south, so heat
hot.
is a different definition down here.
Oh, that's
with the humidity.
It's like one notch above, like literally hell.
All right, so another thing they say is learn basic wilderness skills. Build a fire, protective shelter, how to find water, those types of things.
So, like, what are you doing to learn some basic?
Well, I mean, part of it has to do with just our job. I mean,
yeah.
In order to demonstrate these videos, to make the videos, we've got to learn how to build a fire. My mouth is really hot right now. Build a fire, build a shelter, a lean-to,
Yeah.
and how to find water and stuff like that. So definitely, education is definitely the key when it's talking about basic wilderness skills. So.
Yeah. What do you guys do to learn this stuff? I mean, do you guys take a class or, I mean, I don't really know what you guys do in your area, but us, we just, it's necessity for us. Like if we want to make videos or take pictures of survival items, we just have to learn how to use it.
And not only that, I mean, this concept, this area about learning these skills has drastically changed in 15, 20 years with the internet, where you would have to go to the library and know what the Dewey Decimal System was and all this stuff. Nobody does that anymore.
Yeah,
internet.
Take advantage of Google.
YouTube. It's out there. I mean, we have a ton of that stuff. Invest wisely in supplies.
Yeah, okay.
That would be another one.
What are some of these bullet points here that you've added for our convenience?
Stock up pantry of canned goods. Pick up rechargeable LED flashlights. You were just doing a video, an up-and-coming video for, what are they called, Mobigos?
Mobigos. Yeah, it's a great alternative way to charge your cell phone if you don't have access to a wall outlet.
Yeah.
It's a little can with like an hour of heavy usage, 4 hours of standby time, and you can just stock up on the cans and have the adapter. You plug it in your phone.
Perfect for emergency situations.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. When
Absolutely.
you have to survive, I mean, it might not necessarily be apocalyptic or anything, but if you have a tornado, hurricane, those types of situations where modern technology is still available, a Mobigo would be a great way to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so learn how to feed yourself. Growing food, foraging, fishing, hunting. It goes back to the education again.
Yeah, jelly beans. If you have
that's where this sort of comes into play with these items here. Jelly beans, yeah, I just called that, yeah, because I'm bidding on these jelly beans. But yeah, I mean, that's where these pieces here, that you need to know how to forage, you need to know how to hunt or skin an animal, those types of things definitely come into play, and you got to have the proper materials in place for that to happen.
Man, aside from skinning a fish, like I'm no good at skinning game, so that's one where I personally am slacking.
Oh, I'll agree with you there. So we've never had to go that far to skin. I mean, I remember we did we didn't slaughter a pig, but we were chopping up a pig a few years back.
Yeah, just to show that something could do it.
Right, but that was already a processed pig. So.
That's right. It was already bled. There was no blood.
All right, learn antiquated skills is the final. They only had 5 options here, and I thought they were all pretty simple, instructions.
Pretty
common sense in a lot of ways, yeah.
Yep.
Learning antiquated skills shows how to grow things, canning, pickling. If you don't have refrigeration out there, if you don't have, ass-kicking jelly beans, hot sauce jelly beans is what I've been eating here.
Right. Yeah, we're just snacking on. You're just doing that, man.
They're not bad. They're really good. I mean, we had a video go live just today.
Yeah.
It went live yesterday on Facebook, today on YouTube.
Did you guys see the hot sauce challenge? I mean, oh my gosh, they were eating spoonfuls of the hottest pepper on planet Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about the universe. There could be hotter on the planets.
I would just say,
but on planet Earth,
the next 24 hours were just really interesting.
They call it Fear the Reaper. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and it's not even so bad the first going in. It's just later. That's when you really feel it.
We were taking handfuls of these jelly beans and just hocking them down. So
like it was nothing.
Yeah.
But then the hot sauce, they were taking spoonfuls.
Yeah, but when getting back to the topic of the day, survival.
That's right.
These are the things that really. We'd like to hear your conversation. We want to have a conversation with you. What do you think what it takes to survive? What are the items? Now, we say, if I didn't have any other thing available, this is the knife that I would want. I think that if I had this knife, I could then begin to develop what my family and I would need in order to have the food, the clothing, and the water to go forth from there.
I would say the only thing I have against this one is, I could definitely split wood with it. You can baton with this. I know I've done it.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't really be able to chop down a tree with it. I mean, maybe you could, given enough time and energy, but it's not an efficient way to cut down a tree.
Well, I mean, the thing is that you could definitely build an extended handle to it and maybe wrap it and then create a longer handle for chopping purposes. And the tang would definitely hold for something like that.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not to say that it wouldn't do it. It just take a little more effort.
Yeah, this is a solid piece of steel with the rosewood just kind of stamped on either side of it. So, I mean, yeah, it would hold up.
It would definitely hold up. So, I mean, both of these obvious suggestions. We want to know what your suggestions would be at.
Yeah.
Checking out the videos, that are going on now. Let us know what your thoughts, comments are there. And guys,
we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, so after we had that hot sauce competition, I mean, it didn't necessarily happen to me because I went and sort of worked out right afterwards. I think I sweated it out. But Angelo came in this morning. He was saying that a few hours after that was a bit of a livid experience in his stomach, and then
Oh yeah.
Later on,
Exiting the stomach.
it was a religious experience for him.
Oh, religious. Why religious?
He got closer to God in a moment.